Welcome back to my channel and another video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Judith. I do videos about my fitness journey. I do cooking videos, fashion sometimes, makeup sometimes. So welcome to my channel, whether you're new or not. So today's video is going to be a little update on my weight loss fitness journey. I haven't done one in a while. I feel like whenever I've talked about it, I'm just letting you guys know like what I'm up to, what I'm doing, what's working for me. But this one I'm actually going to show you guys my progress. Reason why I really haven't done one is because one, I'm losing my weight really slowly. I am strength training now. I am doing little cardio, if any, sometimes. I am just taking like a different approach this time around. I am eating whatever I want in moderation. I am tracking my calories. For the most part, I really don't track calories, mainly like on the weekend. But during the week, if I have the labels to scan, I use my FitnessPal. I know someone asked me on one of my prior videos. I use my FitnessPal, which is very easy to like scan the barcode of whatever it is you're eating that you have in your fridge, and it'll pop up and you just do how many servings you're having. So that's normally how I track my calories. I'm not like super strict about it where I'm like, oh my god, I have to hit my calories exactly today, or my protein, or I just calculate it so that I know roughly around how many calories I'm eating with each meal, and to track my protein intake since I am strength training. So yeah, it's because my weight is coming off very slow, and I didn't really want to talk about it because I personally didn't really feel like there was like any drastic change where I could show you guys. I'm feeling it in my clothes for sure. I am so shocked. Like, say this past weekend, it was my cousin's birthday and it was all black attire, and I put on a black cute bodysuit that I was gonna wear, and I was gonna pair it with some jeans, but I was like, you know what, it's a little hot, let me see if this skirt fits. And I have a leather skirt that I probably bought like 2 years ago that I've never worn because it didn't fit me to begin with, and I put it on this weekend and it fit, and I had Alex help me zip it up because it's on the back, so it was kind of just hard to reach, and it fit, and I was in shock, and I was like, what? I didn't end up wearing it because it has like buttons on the side, and I feel like from all the times that I've tried it on, they kind of like loosened up already, so I have to go in and reinforce them. But yeah, I felt so good. And then I have my days though. Like I said, it's like a very slow process, that there's days where I'm just like, I look the same, there's no change, and I feel down, and then I have to like go back and look at pictures. So this is where the idea of me filming today came, because just yesterday actually I was just having one of those days where I was like, am I really losing weight? Am I seeing any changes in my body? Like, yes, my clothes are fitting better, and of course that should be enough to like know, you know, that it's working. But I was just like, I don't know, I don't feel it. So yeah, I was like, I need to see if there's any changes. I just needed some little motivation, something to keep me going. These past 2 weeks, I actually not 2 weeks, I think it was about a week and a half that I didn't step into the gym because Alex my fiance had injured his shoulder, and so we stopped going to the gym. My back was also hurting, and we went to some guy and we've been feeling like great after that. But we did take some time to just rest and make sure that we recovered well, that way we wouldn't just go back and injure ourselves again. Those 2 days, I mean that week and a half to 2 weeks, I was doing more cardio at home, more like dancing. I've mentioned before that I have a VR where you can pretty much work out in, and it's more like a dancing thing, but it's super fun for me. So I was just doing that. I was just trying to keep it light. But other than that, I've been hitting the gym early in the morning, strength training, lifting weights. So it's been something completely different. I feel like I've gone to the gym before, but I always mainly stick to cardio, and this is the difference this time, that it's like I'm not sticking mainly to cardio. I'm trying to do more of a body recomp where I am losing weight but gaining muscle, and the goal is to be like a nice slim fit, not aiming for skinny anymore. I look back at pictures where I looked thin but I still felt like I was fat, and I do feel like it was because I was just skinny fat. I wouldn't tone up. I would just focus on the scale and getting thinner versus actually building strength, getting stronger. And I realized that this is really working for me, so I took some pictures. I think it was yesterday or the day before that I took the pictures, but I was like, okay, I'm looking good, but I wasn't thinking, you know, it was like a drastic huge difference. And I looked back to when I really started to take this serious. I know for the new year I was like, I'm gonna take it serious. I kind of stopped. I moved. I was just not like consistent. Pretty much I would like start for a few weeks and stop, and not consistent. So in April, that's when I felt like the worst ever. I knew I was eating like shit, and I was feeling it. I was feeling like shit, and I could just feel like I was just the biggest I've ever been ever. And looking back now, I'm like, oh wow, I probably was the biggest back in January. It was hard to tell because I did a video where I say that I was not going to weigh myself, and I told you guys why. And I have weighed myself a few times, but I'm not gonna say my weight just because I don't want, I'm trying for my weight to not be like anything for anyone to compare themselves to. And my weight's just gonna be changing very slow, and which is why I'm not even relying on the scale, because I know that I'm also gaining muscle, so it's not going to really show the difference on the scale. But point is, I had reached, from what I know back in April, my highest that I've ever been, because I wasn't weighing myself before that. And I'm gonna show the picture on here. Drum roll, get ready. I am like getting lost in my words, but I have to say exactly how I feel and everything that's, you know, like been happy, or what I'm doing. And yeah, I'm gonna pull up the picture from January. And so yeah, so this is it. That's the picture from January. And I looked at it. I'm like getting nervous talking about it right now, because I'm just like, who is that? Like that is not me. It's just, it's hard for me to believe that I had gotten to that point. And I look back at it and I'm like, wow, okay, like I know I definitely do not look like that right now. So let's compare, okay? So then fast forward to April, where I finally hit that point, and I mentioned that I'm also doing therapy. I had my first therapy appointment, I believe, around that time, and I was just like, you know what, there is no change, because I am not doing anything different in my life. I keep going in a circle or in a roller coaster, you know, where it's like I'm good and then I'm bad and then I'm good and then I'm bad. Like I need to be consistent. I need to do what's best for my body, especially because I went to the doctor. I've mentioned this before. Things just didn't come out normal, and I was like, okay, this is serious now. I need to take my health more seriously. And April was around the time, because I had my test then in January, and that's when I was like, okay, I need to, you know, take my health more seriously. I didn't really, like, I tried to, but I wasn't like on point with it. And then April, that's when like none of my clothes were fitting. I was like feeling like the worst, and mentally and physically, and my clothes weren't fitting, and I was just in a really bad place. And so I'll show the picture for April. This is April. So I feel like January and April, it's kind of, you know, the same. I do feel like I look a little bit more on January, or I don't know, let me know what you guys think. But this is April, okay? And April's when I've been more consistent. I've been closing my circles on the Apple Watch. If you have an Apple Watch, you know how that works. But I've been closing my circles, which means I've been meeting my stand goal, my calorie goal, my workout goal. So like the minutes that I exercise per day, mine is at 230 minutes, but I do normally work out an hour to a little bit more depending on what I'm doing. So that is in April. And then fast forward to yesterday, or I think I did take them yesterday. So forward to yesterday, August 2nd, or was it August 1st? One of those two, where I was like, you know what, let me take some pictures. I just want to see what it's looking like. I feel like I needed that little motivation. We went back to the gym, and I was like, I want to see if it's working. I feel like right now it's I'm still carrying a lot of fat over the muscle, which you can't really see that I'm toning up. I definitely see more muscle, but I feel like you just can't really see it yet because I have fat covering it, and I have a long way to go still, okay? Like, this is not my end results. I have a long way, but I definitely did want to come and update you guys, because I just feel fucking great about myself, and these results are amazing to me, and I just couldn't believe it. I showed them to Alex yesterday, and he was like, wow babe, like it's a huge difference. And it's just, it means a lot more just because we've been, like, him as well, he's looking good, like he had gained a lot of weight as well. So it's the fact that we've been eating whatever we want and still losing weight, and that's what's mind-blowing to me. Like, it's something so simple. It's just literally being more mindful of what you're eating and exercising, and we're getting there, like slowly but steady. Like Alex literally told me yesterday, he was like, yeah babe, slow and steady wins the race. And it's so true. And it sucks that it's taken me this long to finally find this balance in my life where it's like I could still enjoy foods without feeling like I'm restricting and taking things away from my diet, to enjoying everything that I love without feeling guilt. And I'm not saying I don't feel guilt at all, because there's times that I do, like more on the weekends, get carried away, and I do think like maybe I should have not ate that. But I'm just not letting it continue, where it's like before we would fuck up on the weekend, whatever, then Monday was hard to get back on it. We wouldn't plan for our groceries, we wouldn't plan for the week, and we would eat out again Monday, and not eat out like a normal meal. We would literally have a feast. Like, we would pick up one thing from one restaurant, another thing from another, and have big quantities of food and not be mindful. And because we didn't start Monday, where we would just see it as, well, I mean, might as well just forget about it and wait until next Monday for us to start eating healthy. So that's what we're not doing anymore. And I feel like it helps because we're allowing ourselves, and I keep saying we because Alex is in it with me. Obviously we're living together now, so we're doing this together. But it's just different because we get to enjoy our foods, and we're not restricting. We're not being like, oh, we can't have this, so we don't feel like we're on a diet. We don't feel like we have to binge eat on things, because we're allowing ourselves to have it in moderation. If we want pizza, for example, like we try not to eat out as often, but we say we still want to enjoy the pizza, but we don't want to have like a bunch of the calories. We'll make a pizza at home, or you know, we're just trying to include it where we're making lower calorie versions and a little bit of healthier, because we add our veggies to it. But anyways, I've been going on a little bit too long, so I'll go ahead and show the picture on here of now August, 4 months, and those are the results. So I'll go ahead and post a picture from January, April, and August, so you guys could pretty much see how it's been different, or how my body has been transforming. And just wanted to come share that with you guys, because it's just, I'm just amazed, and I knew that I needed to come update you guys. And if you're feeling like you've been working hard and you're not seeing results, just keep going, because at the end of the day, it's all about how consistent you are, how real you're being with yourself, how you're feeling your body right. And as long as you're doing all of that, the results will come. Sometimes it takes long, but they will get there. And you want to be able to look back and say, okay, well, I am proud of everything that I did, versus looking back and just wish that you had started sooner. So yeah, that's my little update for you guys. I don't want to keep it long, or I don't want to make it long, so I hope you guys enjoyed my results. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I will be here to respond to any questions you guys have. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on the next video. Love you guys. Besos.